the channel, Turtle Anxiety is back with the NECA Secret of the Ooze Shredder.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today, from the Secret of the Ooze, we've got Shredder. But for all your other NECA and toy-related needs, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items, and of course, anything over $39 does ship free. But today on the channel here, we got the return of Turtle Anxiety. Who would have thought? But Turtle Anxiety is here once again, as a lot of people are looking for this Shredder Secret of the Ooze edition, as he is extremely hard to find right now. Of course, this is at Walmart's is where it is hitting, but extremely hard to find. I did have a trip to Wisconsin. If you guys saw my figure hunt video, I did find this in beautiful Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Beautiful this time of year. I did find that up there. So it is starting to trickle into some of the Walmarts. So if you're on the hunt for this, hopefully you can find it fairly soon. But it does seem to be pretty hard to get, as well as the 2 packs of Turtles, which I also found at Walmart, which are very hard to get. I've only seen them that one time, never did see them again. We unboxed those on the channel. Check out that video. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Without further ado, let's look at old Shredder. Look at that, how ominous looking. Very scary Shredder there, looking very devious. Very, very cool. Love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze kind of green font going on. Very cool look there. On the side, you got Nickelodeon, you got the glamour shot, you got the movie poster. Another glamour shot and the movie poster on this side, Nickelodeon logo as well. Then the back of the package, you got a little action features there, little awesome glamour shots going on. Got the logos at the very top. And then, of course, like we're accustomed to with the NECA figures, you got the big window box, and then you got another glamour shot of Shredder looking really good right there. So I'm going to take this offline, going to get Shredder out of the pack, and we'll be back talking all things Secret of the Ooze Shredder. All right, we got Secret of the Ooze Shredder out of the packaging here, and as you can see, he does fit on a ringside Mattel stand, so I did put him on there just temporarily as we look at his accessories here. But get your stands at Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%, and wouldn't you smell the pretty flowers here, the dandelion action right there, of course, the big growth here. Of course, we remember Secret of the Ooze for Super Shredder, the large growth to Shredder, and we'll compare that here later on in this very video, but we get the old dandelion flower, whatever we want to call it right there. We do get some weapons here as we get the nice blade. I think this is reuse blade. Maybe not. The handle doesn't seem reused, but the blade does. But at the end of the day, it is still a katana blade sword. Black handle, got the gray up there. Looks really good. Then we get the big, I don't even know what you call this weapon. It's almost like a spear on the end here, nice down in silver. You get the black staff, and then you get the big blade at the top. Very, very cool. But a big, big weapon for old Shredder to have. So we got that. We do get hands, always got to have hands, and he does come to fight. He's got 2 fists of fury on him, but we get 2 of the open, splayed out hands, and then we get 2 gripping hands here for Shredder, so we get all the choose your own hand adventure we're used to. We do get the TGRI canister, a lot of reuse out of this. This could be the most reused thing from the movie Turtle line, so we do get another one of those, and then we do get a little vial of the same kind of stuff. I think that's the first time we've seen this. This would be a great one to mix with your Marvel Legends and things like that, as a little beaker test tube action, but you got a nice green color in there, got the nice black cap, I like that a whole lot. And then for the sword, you get a little holster, so that's always nice, a little holster for the sword, got the nice rope wrapped around it, you can fit it right in there, off to the races, looking good. So that's the accessories here for this Shredder. Now let's take a look at old Shredder himself. Looking really good, looking nice in the purple colors, looking good, and then he's got a nice cape. Boy, this is really quality cape. Very, very nice quality cape on this one. I mean, it just feels almost, I don't know if it's silk, but boy, it feels almost smooth as silk. Got the black underneath, and you got the nice pattern throughout, so that is really cool. The one thing that's always dangerous with these Shredders, and we saw it with Super Shredder, is, of course, he's got these forearm gauntlet things that are very sharp, very pointy, very prickly. You can hurt yourself, but more importantly, you can very easily snag the cape here, and it is cape season after all. We should mention Lando Calrissian at least once in this video. We got to for Lando, but it is cape season. But you can rip and tear this cape, so you got to be careful swinging this around. Of course, same thing with the shoulder gauntlets and even onto his helmet. Those spurs and spikes, they can really tear at this cape if you're not careful. And then once again, down at the legs as well. But he's got his finest purple pajamas going on, looking really good. Articulation-wise, the arms do go all the way around. A little bit limited, though, by the shoulder cuffs here. So you get some limitations there. You do get double-jointed elbows. Hands, of course, back and forth. Hands removable. You get waist side to side. He can do shredder splits. Not super, super deep, but he can do them. He does got double-jointed knees. You do get ankle articulation. Very tight on my ankles. This one might even need a little heated up. So very, very tight joints on this one. He's got his purple pajamas on, as we said, and then he's got his forearm gauntlets with the spikes, the shoulder pads with the spikes, the boots down here, the shin guards with the spike, black feet down here, black, I guess what are they called, like slippers kind of things going on. He does have, and then of course he does have his tie there. None of this is removable. A little bit extra articulation at the tie, but not a whole lot. Of course, you get the big old shredder helmet, looking mean, looking dastardly. Got the nice spikes in silver. Almost looks like roof shingles around the helmet there. The helmet I don't think is removable, but I believe the mask is. Am I mistaken? Is the mask removable? I think it is removable. Boy, it's very tight in there, which is good. So you can't remove his mask. And then he's got the big old scarred up, chopped up face going on when you remove the mask. So that is cool. You can choose your own adventure what you want his face to look like. But he's seen better days. He's got scrapes and scraps all over there. He's been beaten up. He's been taken to the house by a splinter back in the day, I think, is what that is. But very, very good looking figure. Let's do some comparisons real quick. Of course, talking Secrets of the Ooze, we got 3 different versions of this, and there's been rumors there might even be another one down the line, but you can kind of compare. It's where he grew up, and much like this one, you got to be careful with the cape. I got a couple of marks on my cape just from being in the package on this one, which was really unfortunate. But you got the Ooze. It transforms him into a giant super shredder. You can kind of see that dynamic there, as this one must be much bigger, and it is, thankfully. And then I always like to compare this one too. This is Shredder from the first movie, so definitely some differences, but very similar in stature, very similar in sizing, very similar in cape. This has a much more intricate, bigger, wired cape going on, where this is more of a free-flowing cape. But we've got a few different Shredders, as we do know in these movie lines. 3 Super Shredders, and then these 2 here, and then even box set ones, things like that. So we've got a lot of different Shredders. And you throw the foot soldiers in and the turtles, you got yourself a movie party is what you got, and maybe a pizza party, who knows. But not a bad shredder. A lot of fuss about this one. Very hard to find right now. You know, patience is a virtue. We all need more patience in our life, and that's what I would say with this. To me, this isn't worth paying up for. Paying absorbent amount of pricing for this, paying double, whatever. I think you play that long game, give it a little bit, you get this at normal retail. It just doesn't feel as special as the Super Shredder. And we know Super Shredders were very easy to find, but these feel a lot more deluxe, a lot more, I get a lot more bang for my buck on the Super Shredders than I do this one. But you still need this one if you're a completionist. You want to fill out that movie shelf, you got to have this Shredder in your collection. It's definitely got some cool accessories, things like that. But I would not pay up. At least that's me. Maybe you would. And you guys, in the comments down below, you can tell me what you would do. Would you pay up for this? Are you going to play the long game? Or is it an easy pass, one you don't need? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. You might as well like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We got videos every single day and then some. And then don't forget to hit the old notification bell, as you don't want to miss any of the videos here on the channel. If you want to support the channel, head on over to Pro Wrestling Tees. Head on over to the Patreon. Link in the description below, as you can get early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, Q&As, pizza reviews, you name it, it's all over there on the old Patreon channel. And best of all, you do support the channel. And then don't forget to hit me up on social media. SirPaul64 is where you're going to find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Secret of the Ooze Shredder, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.